Originally, I was born in the Eastern Cape, so I came in Cape Town to study, and so I went to study teaching. So after finishing teaching, I went to work as a teacher in Kailicha. So I spent 3.5 years, and I saw a need from teachers that they can't use computers, and I resigned, and I started selling refurbished computers on the boot of a car in selling to teachers. It was very difficult at that time. But I saw the need that teachers can't use computers, and then I started realizing that I need to open internet cafe with my brother where they could come in and use, but that showed us the huge need in the communities where people, they can't even access for employment, they don't know how to use computers, and then that we open a school where we train them the basic computers. And then after 6 months they will find employment, they will study further. So we've grown from one internet cafe 10 years back. Currently now we have about 42 internet cafes in KZN, Eastern Cape, Western Cape. They're in the township and also in the rural areas. Out of those 42, 20 of them are franchise. 8 of them are former staff members. So a guy who came in, do computer with us, and we employ that guy and work for us and become center manager, and then from there they come back, look for funding, and that's why the partnership comes in, which is kind of nice thing when from Inyosi able providing funding, because these guys, they were like us 10 years back. They're not fundable by any bank, but through this kind of relationship, I see as a partnership that we have, it allows our staff now to get access to funding so that they can buy existing stores of Silulo and becomes owners of these kind of stores. We have so much impact in terms of empowering the communities. So a student that comes from us, they will find employment in the call center, they will find employment in the retail stores, they will find employment in the government. So we have trained about 31,000 students in the last 10 years. 50% of them, they're finding employment. And I think part of our centers are being used now as a vehicle for people to come in and access, connect, able for local opportunities, and also find employment using our centers, because the prices that we charge are much more affordable for people able to afford from that. So there's one part in terms of the impact that we're doing based on the centers, but two, with the stores that we have, currently with the 42 now, we've employed about 220 full-time staff members. So each store will employ between 4 to 6 on the full-time basis, where you can give it, there's a center manager, there's a consultant, there's a graphic designer, and then there's 2 trainers that comes in that store. 40% of our former students working for us, so they can get the skill and able to run the store like their own businesses. So by the time we go to Inyosi, they already been prepared to run in running their store and growing. And the growth for us, which is what's exciting about us. We're only in the 3 provinces at the moment. We want to be in every province in South Africa. So by 2020, we'll have 100 stores. By 2024, we'll have 400 stores in the country, and we'll see now beyond that we cannot go to Lesotho, Swaziland, and I think it's kind of a where we could, that growth could be through this partnership that we have to Inyosi, where we can allow that as many franchise and staff members to get access to the funding and grow.